Flea.
I'm Flea.
Well, Chicago BS. Your shit A1. You got the Bulls with the foes. Got the watch on.
I found some more watches I want to try to get.
What the name of them are?
Same brand, Beluga. I think that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Saw them on Jared.
Mm.
And I was like, I didn't know they carried Beluga. So I was like, and they look affordable. So I was like, they decent.
You trying to get Angie to go to Jared? She went to Jared.
Who was doing a breakdown of a play?
Me.
You was in there? Or did you record a video on it?
Bro, that's so old. We done did like 3 episodes and that's been up there.
Oh. I just...
He talking about this, y'all. I wasn't really breaking down a play. I'll show you in the vlog. So,
like a coach.
when we do pro-am, we always face 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3 zone.
Okay.
So, I was telling Mike, this is how our spacing needs to be. We on the outside. Kyron and John will load up against a 2-3 on one side sometimes. So it'll be Kyron, John, and then my dude to have the ball on the left side of the floor. So it's 3 of us here when they need to balance out the floor. So they need to understand that always fill them 2 corners. If they fill those 2 corners, KB is in the middle. Free throw line extended, obviously. And then Mike is right here, and I'm right here. We are spaced out. My dude can shoot with range too. So that's all. That's why I drew it up.
Oh, I thought you was in here breaking down plays for a YouTube video.
Nah. When I break down my YouTube, I don't never write the play down.
That's some good X's and O's.
You know,
I like it.
I try.
Most people don't know how to break down a zone offense. So
Most people don't know how to break down shit.
you're right.
That's why I do my film sessions on YouTube. Because everybody want a podcast, make tweets about this and that because they seen somebody else say something about it. That's where sports media is at right now. One person says something and it makes sense, so now everybody says it.
Yeah. It was similar to like when we made that video. I know the title was clicky, but like everybody had the title like should Russell Westbrook come off the bench?
Yeah.
It was like everybody was using that title because that's what was trending.
Just like, for example, we about to have a conversation about it, and a lot of people about to have a conversation about it because it's a topic. But it's the Celtics and the passing, like what Marcus Smart was saying. But I'll tell you, before he said that, literally a day before, a Celtic fan messaged me and said the same thing. He said more. He was saying like, and I'm gonna say this on the show. I'm gonna try to find that message before we go live, so that my boy Jameson Kerr gonna be watching this. I forgot KB. He sent me, you know those little figurines of the basketball players that I like?
Yeah.
He sent me some, and he sent these 2 little bobblehead things that KB collects. And I forgot to bring them Saturday because we started earlier, so I rushed out. And he saw the video and was like, I ain't see you give it to him, whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's because it was a busy day. We had the gender reveal. I rushed, I forgot, but I'll have him Tuesday. Jameson, you watching this right now? We come back and do another show on Tuesdays. We do the podcast and then we do through the warm-ups. So me and Kenny and All Through the Wire are going to be back here later today, and I shall have them. It won't be on camera, but I'll take a picture or something or send you some type of video from my phone letting you know that he got them. But I did forget again. Anyway, that's what he was talking about. He was saying something like Jaylen Brown may oversee Tatum because all Tatum is like another Carmelo. And I'm like, hold up, Carmelo is an all-time great. So you saying that like as a backhand compliment, but like Melo is one of them dudes. So if Tatum, if all he turned out to be is another Carmelo, That's one hell of a career he just had. And y'all in store for a
One
great...
of the best scorers all the time.
Right. But then, yeah, he said something about the passing, though. And then a day later, Marcus Smart said the same thing. But everybody about to have these conversations about the Celtics and passings and different things like that. And it's like, it's only because Marcus Smart said something.
Yeah.
If Marcus Smart never said that at the presser, nobody would the next day, besides Celtic fans, maybe, would even talk about this stuff.
He's actually attempting more threes than he has in the past.
Who?
Marcus Smart.
He should. Because he's more vital to them.
And he's starting now, right?
Yeah, he starts.
Yeah, he starts now, so yeah. That's why his shots attempts are up.
Yeah, because and
he's just shooting badly. He's shooting like 23%.
Yeah, he is shooting bad. That's what they were saying in the comments. Which that don't mean somebody shouldn't
pass
you the ball if they have the opportunity. But now on the flip side to Marcus Smart, which I'm gonna say on a podcast, is yeah, you do have to shoot better, but we'll let that slide because eventually I'm sure he'll come around to start making them. He's always been that type of shooter where he gets slumpy. Shooters are slumpy, and Marcus Smart is not even a shooter. He's not a guy we'll label as a shooter, so I super expect him to have slumps. But you also have to know who you're playing with. That's not really their job. You need them to score. Jason Tatum won y'all a game in the playoffs against the Nets practically by himself. Jaylen Brown tried to win y'all the Knicks game, the first game of the season, by himself. So it's like, and also the lead that they blew against the Bulls, that wasn't because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown wasn't passing.
Yeah, the team was just...
That was you had to not score. You had to give up those points. When y'all was up all them points, it wasn't no problem. They're passing the ball there wasn't no concern. So it can't be the topic of conversation now that y'all blew that lead and lost. Yeah. That's a team thing, man. Was you watching that game? I wasn't.
Fourth quarter.
Okay.
I literally had just got in the house.
What did you see from the Bulls that you liked?
They're resilient. They don't let adversity get to them.
Yeah, they fight. Even
the last few games, they've shown that even when they face adversity, they gonna keep fighting.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. I like to see that grit and that just the will to never give up. And DeRozan just he's showing his ass right now.
He is, man. He
really doing that thing again where he shoot the 3-ball decent at the beginning of the season.
He's showing his ass for sure.
He's shooting 41%.
That's crazy. He should just not shoot any more threes, and he can say he got a 40% 3-point shooter. Yeah.
Nobody would even question him if he did stop shooting threes. Right now, nobody would say shit. It's just his thing. He always starts the season off shooting, and then he just stopped. He stopped once he started making. Once he started missing.
Did you put any bets on that?
No.
Okay.
I didn't see the score.
I'm talking about
live betting.
Oh, you like live betting? Okay.
I mean, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes if you could sense a comeback, sometimes I like
definitely. Ontario be doing the same thing.
Because yesterday was so many comebacks,
bro.
The Clippers, the Magic, the Bulls. It was 3 at least. I don't remember.
I mean, technically, you talking about fourth quarter comebacks?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say technically the Raptors came back on our ass. We was beating them in the first half, but it wasn't no fourth quarter comeback or nothing like that.
Yeah. Because when y'all was up 10.
Boy, it's cold than a motherfucker out there, bro.
Look at what you wearing too.
I know. I just do this bitch wrong. I really just damn near wanted to just wear this shirt. Then I took one step out there. I was like, nah, I need something.
I can look out my window and tell.
When it's cold.
Yeah.
You can see all the frost on the car.
Exactly.
Frost is on my window too.
I don't have.
That's why I'm walking in just now.
So you saw the frost on your window and still say I'm gonna just walk out with this shirt.
No, that was it. My car in front of my door as I walked out.
Oh, okay.
I just at the window. KB finna be geek. Talk about them little bulls.
Oh yeah.
You see what he wearing?
I pointed it out as soon as I came in. My boy Flea with all that bullshit on. Let me see that shirt.
I like this. That shirt rubber.
Turn to me. There it is. Shout out to my boy Whack Jumper.
He got my mustache right.
Little ass mustache.
I think the backdrop to that bitch says Stone and it's got our names.
The back was super decent too. I love it.
Yeah.
It's all put together really well.
Through the wire. Man, that boy Paul George, a dangerous species.
He went spaz in like the last 3 minutes, bro.
He a dangerous species, man.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah. I wish we could do that against OKC.
Who would have been Paul George for y'all?
LeBron?
LeBron played in that game? He ain't playing that.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you know, maybe Anthony Davis, Russell. He could have been that dude.
He was too busy worried about what Darius Baisley was doing.
Man, you don't know.
Was that a bad play by Darius
Baisley? Them
Baisley?
Oklahoma streets. Huh?
Was that a bad play by Darius Baisley? In your eyes?
Nah, young player,
No. That's
amplifying the
You
win.
play to the fucking last second, boy.
You know the irony is that Russell Westbrook has done that countless times.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
they fucking lost to the Thunder. Like, I'd be mad too.
Yeah, I've seen him have those emphatic like dunks.
Yeah.
People was posting them in like the replies of like a Woj tweet or whatever. So whoever tweeted it out, the replies like had several times Russell Westbrook, not just one time, like multiple times. Russell just dunked that bitch to emphasize the game. Somebody infamously did it against y'all. I don't know if you remember. It's back when Nick Young played. Now his shit was petty.
Who was it?
It was against the 76ers. And Evan Turner did it. And Evan Turner knew he was wrong as soon as he did it. He was like, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I'm about to pull it up on my phone and show y'all. But that shit was funny.